Good morning. Good morning, everybody on Periscope. Morning, Larry. Hello. Good morning. So if you don't already know, I'm Kathy Grillo of Kathy Grillo Designs. Hi, Susan. Hey. You can find me, follow me. Anthony, I have to get used to the Larry thing. Sorry. I'll recognize it soon enough. And today I'm scoping for Saturday's art block. So all day today on Periscope, you can search hashtag LDC or hashtag art block, and you will see a great lineup of art that we have today. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. I'm the first one on the art block, so I can use all the shares that I can get. Today we're going all the way to midnight. I'm starting here, going to midnight. We have all these lovely people sharing their arts and talents with us today. So please, if you enjoy art at all, check us out. Show some support and love. And if you are an artist and would like to do the art block, or you're just a great art fan and like to get to know everybody and be a super supporter. Hi, Rosalie. Hello, welcome. You can look up Little Deb's Creative Crew on any of this social media. We'd love to get to know you. So, today I am going to work on Lizardo. I started him during the week a little bit, and I have a couple other things worked on, but I don't think I need to concentrate super hard on Lizardo. Good morning. I'm having a crazy morning, you all. I'm having a crazy morning. So, some of you may know what Monday is. Anthony, tell them what Monday is. Anthony knows what Monday is. Yes, it's all day long. So what's on Monday? Some of you know. Not only is it a solar eclipse here in the U.S. on Monday, but what's on Monday? He's gonna put it up. Yes, it's my Jubilee. It is gonna be my 50th birthday on Monday. Oh, party! So, what some of you might not know. You might know if you follow me on my personal Facebook, but my husband came home from work yesterday and handed me a backpack, and he told me to pack. Hi. Welcome for coming. Thanks for coming. And he told me to pack a bag, and I have no idea where I'm going, but I am going somewhere, and it's on an airplane. So we have to be at the airport at 1 o'clock this afternoon. So right after I finish this broadcast, I am going to be getting ready to go on an airplane. I do not know where. I will let my social media friends know where I'm at, and when I know where I'm at. Kind of crazy, I don't know where I'm going. Alright. But isn't that awesome? It's kind of awesome. I know, I have the best husband ever. So it's a total surprise. And it's going to help make my birthday, turning 50. Hi, Debs. Yeah, it's very cool. It's going to make turning 50 a lot easier. Party. Of course, Deb's first question when I told her what my husband did, Deb's first question was, "You're still going to do the art block, right?" And then once I told her I was, then she's like, "Okay, have a good time." True Deb fashion. She's like, okay. I just see her now. She's like, oh, God. Alright, so I'm just, this is my very first lizard. And, you know, she has her job to do, and she does it well. You know? She has that job to do. So her first thought is for all you guys here that come and join us. She's like, you're gonna be there, right? That's okay, Deb. That was one of my first questions, too. My first question was, what time are we leaving? It was one of my first questions. And, you know, if need be, I would have walked around and tried to find some sort of art at the airport or something. I will try. It depends on what I'm doing. Okay? I don't know if I'll scope, but I will post some pictures or something somewhere. I mean, you know, the whole point is to enjoy the time with my husband and wherever we're at, what we're doing. I don't, you know, I'm trying not to be attached to my social media like I am in my everyday life. Alright, I'm just trying to get a little bit of markings of this. And I picked to work on Lizardo. And that's why we've been married 27 years, because that's how he's super awesome. But so I picked to work on Lizardo because I could kind of work on him without concentrating too much, I think, and I could just talk to you guys because I'm a little scatterbrained. He took me shopping. We went shopping last night because I had to get some clothes. Yes, we've been married for 27 years. Long time, right? It still happens, folks. It still happens. People still commit to each other and go through the ups and downs of the world. It happens. Alright. Then these start going. This is what I wanted to block out, where they start turning this way. Around his nose, a hole here. It's kind of like I'll blend these in later. I am. We're great friends and we love each other, and it can't get much better, actually. Being that from some things that I see from other people. So I appreciate it, and I try not to take it for granted. Alright. Let's blend these in a little bit. So I think this texture is working okay. Kind of blending in like these little highlights and little lights on it. So what gets me is my sister has known, my best friend has known, my kids have known, my boss knew, and nobody let anything slip. They all held it together. Because I was totally, like, floored. Of course, everybody calls me Kathy. I answered it like anything. I get called Kathy, I get called Kat, I get called Hey You, I get called... It don't matter. Alright. So I need to blend these in a little bit with my water brush. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. I'm going to be somewhere enjoying something. I don't know. I'm assuming that there's a pool of some sort because I was told to make sure I bring a bathing suit. So am I in that? I don't know if I'm in the Facebook creative group. I'm not sure. I'm in a lot of groups, so it's hard to remember. I try out different groups, and if they're not supportive or active, then I leave. Of course, this is my favorite group, is Little Debs, because they're my fam. They're my art family here. They give me a reason to create. Did you? Okay, well, you can post my scope, you can share my scope wherever you want, because the more people who come in here, the better. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. And soon I will be doing a lot more broadcasting because I'm retiring from my nanny job because the little girl I watch is grown up and going to school and doesn't need me anymore. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad but proud at the same time. But she only lives 4 houses away, so I'm sure I'll see her all the time. She was like, I can come and see you, right? And I was like, yeah, like I see you riding your bike every day. Yes, it is a bearded dragon. Yay! At least I'm doing a good enough job. I've never done any sort of reptile or lizard before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. This is my first time. Thank you. This is my first time attempting a lizard of some sort. Let me show you the whole thing. There he is. Whoa. So this is Lizardo. Thank you for all the hearts. I love the colors. This is Lizardo, and I'm using Corel Painter 2018. I just got the new version. So it was 2017 until this week. I got the new program for my birthday. Thank you. This is Lizardo. He belonged to my niece. And I usually do portraits for my family. And I usually do cats and dogs, you know. But she had this Lizardo lizard. And I am going to surprise her with it. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I don't really call what I do, I don't like to call what I do digital art. I like to call it digital painting because I really paint on one level. I just kind of paint like I'm painting. It just happens to be on my screen instead of a canvas. So I'm trying not to make lines. This is just for my outline and they'll be blended in. If you can see, I'm trying to just suggest these like scaly creases and give some highlight and texture. And up close it looks a little rough, but it seems to be working pretty good when, you know, it goes back together. And if you think about it and you ever go to an art museum and you go and look up really close at almost any painting, really when it all comes down to, all art is sort of impressionistic. It's all, you take these little brush strokes and dots and spots of color and put it all together so when somebody looks at it from a proper distance, it looks like what you intend them to see. So it's kind of all, you know, I mean, it's not real. It's an illusion. We create the illusion of something that's 2D, totally flat, and make it look like it's not flat. It's magic. So, I'm used to painting fur, and now I'm trying to learn how to paint these little bumps and scales, but I think it's going pretty good. It must be okay if somebody realized it wasn't just a reptile, but it was a bearded dragon reptile, so that really just made my day. I use, well, it depends on what I'm using. For my portraits, I use a Red River paper. They should sponsor me. Red River paper should sponsor me because I tell so many people about this. It's a 60-pound linen paper. And I did research. I did so much research on this paper because I didn't want it to be too expensive, but I didn't want it to be cheap. And I wanted it to be thick, so it's a 60-pound, so it's kind of like a cardstock card. And I wanted to have texture. So see, there you go. You see it has a canvas texture on it. So when it prints out, you can see the texture. Let me see, do I have it print? Oh, I do. I have some stuff that's going to an expo. Hang on, I can show you. So then when they're printed out, they look like this. So you can see it has a little bit of texture, so it looks like a paint, and there's an actual print of what they look like. And where's the other one? Here it is. So it gives it that little bit of a painting look on the linen paper. But see what I mean? When you look up close, all art's impressionistic. So yeah, like if you would buy a portrait from me, this is what you would get in the end result. You'd have to buy your own frame or mat though. But this is what they look like. So it turns into this physically. Thank you. We'll pop up my info if you don't follow me. If you don't follow me, take a screenshot. Write it down. If you don't follow, oh, there's Charlie. If you don't follow me, I would appreciate the follows anywhere on social media that you're at. And you can see a lot more like it. And if anybody is ever interested in having one done, you could just message me anywhere. Message me anywhere. And we will talk about it. I think I'm going to say this, I'm probably a lot cheaper than I should be, and I'm probably one of the cheapest pet portrait people that I've seen out there. I do believe in art being accessible, and I try to get people to not think of it as something they can't afford or can't get. Oh, like 12? I don't know. A lot. I'm on social media a lot, and I'll try almost anything. So if there's a social media site that you think I should check out and be on, I will probably at some point try it out. You just never know, you know? It's like, this is a hard business, you guys. And I'm going to start doing this full time. And so you need support. You need some friends and followers. And like I said, my art community is super important to me. But it's a hard biz. It's like, I don't know why people don't buy art. I know, like, some of it seems really expensive. So, I mean, you know. But I'll tell you right now, I do pet portraits for $60, which is super cheap, and I should be more. Yeah, well, guess what? If I do a custom pet portrait for somebody, not only do they get an 8x10, or 8x11 print on the linen paper, I also send them the high-res JPEG file that they can use for their own use. So, you can take that high-resolution program, have it printed larger if you like. You can take that file and put it on a coffee mug or a t-shirt. So, if you got something done of one of your pets or somebody you know, it's yours. Is that what it is? Okay. I don't know if that's a lot, but for here, it's like a night out for dinner. An average price of what you would pay for a gift for anybody. Hi. So, it's a kind of, you know, and then I have smaller prints, like my floral prints, like art that's already done. I sell those for $25. Oh, there you go. Pick them all. Christmas is coming. Order early so I have time to do them. The floral prints that I do, I sell the prints for $25. I'm doing 25 prints of each print, and that's it. So it was 25 for $25. I do little poet drawings. Oh, well, then you would keep me busy. I could do 2 pets in one portrait, like mine. These are my 2 doggies. Or, maybe 3 small ones, I'm not sure. And like I said, this is my first lizard, and I have not done any birds or rabbits or anything yet, but I'm working on them. Alright, I'm trying to get this beige color that I see with this shade, and I don't know how this is going. Poop nut. Do you have a poop nut color? Oh, you do. You're brown. Where's your chocolate hearts? Chocolate. Yes, salad. It's chocolate, not poop. Maybe, if you could get it, maybe I could. That would be an attempt. So the process, this is kind of how it works. Anybody want to know? We're going to be up. The process would be, you can message me and I'll say, okay. Then you send me an email with some photos, and as many as you can get, like 5 or 6 photos would be great. Good faces, good color, all that. I will go with you. I help the people select the photos and select the pose, and I send out an agreement. It's just a little contract so we all understand, and it protects you as well as me. Then I do a sketch. And when you then, after sketch approval, it's a half payment for me to do the painting. And then the other half is due when I am done with it. And throughout it all, I send updates of where I'm at. If you agree to let me do it on social media like this, you could watch me paint it. And I ask for, hey, is this looking right? Does this look like your pet? Is there any characteristics I'm missing? And, I try to work together with the people throughout the whole thing. So that's kind of how it works. Lots of text messages or emails for a little bit, and it's just about communication the whole way through. Yeah. And that part of the way too is like if I don't get the face right, or there's something, you know, like I did I was working on a portrait for somebody, and it was a German Shepherd, and I do not know this pet. I don't know this lady. All I know is the picture she sends me. And so she was like, oh, his ears are a little pointier. All right, so I went and I adjusted that and made his ears pointier, you know, and then I had to call and ask her, hey, can I have a picture of his tail? And so she'd send me a picture, a detailed picture of the tail markings or whatever I was kind of going through, what I needed. So it's all about working together. And I also do custom fashion illustrations as well, which means like I would take somebody in their bridal gown and make a little fashion illustration for them, or a dance outfit, or prom. I like doing those too. I just finished one of those. I finished it. Did you? I don't know if anybody's following me on that one. But here's a finished fashion illustration. And let's see if we can see the bling. Oh, there's a little bit of glitter in there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's the glitter I add in. Glitter, glitter. Yeah. They make a nice gift. That's Marissa. I was going to mail that out today, but I can't mail it till next week because I'm hopping on a plane this afternoon, guys. Don't know where I'm going. I know. I don't know where I'm going. I'm excited. It's probably Kathy Grillo. I don't really use my Tumblr account except that Instagram posts on Tumblr for me, to be honest with you. So it's there. What does it say? Kathy Grillo Design. Kathy Grillo Design is Tumblr. I'm in Michigan. Later today, I don't know where I'll be. I'm freaked out, you guys. I am. I'm freaked out. If you're late to the show, oh, good. Washington State. Beautiful out there. If you're late to the show, my husband has surprised me. He came home yesterday and told me to pack a bag, and all I know is we have to be at the airport at 1 o'clock this afternoon. I don't know where I'm going. It's for my birthday weekend. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I already had somebody say, hey, if you come to Florida, you better let me know. If I'm in California, I'll let you know. I've never been out west. I have no idea where we're going. He told me that he had a few options and he just finalized it up like a week or so ago, and I was like, oh, you're so sneaky. But he doesn't want me to be sad about turning 50. So he's taking me out. So my 40th birthday, I spent at Myrtle Beach with my sister and her family. That would be fun. So I have no idea what we're doing. So I couldn't sleep last night either, you guys. I couldn't hardly sleep. I was like, where am I going? Where am I going? There's like so many possibilities. I'm assuming it's going to be sunny. I was told to bring a bathing suit. He knows my kind of vacation is, you know, pool and sunshine and somewhere nice and warm. So I'm assuming we're probably going south of some sort. I'm not sure. Sure. I've never had this happen. I've never gotten surprised like this before. So it's kind of crazy. But if you follow me, if you follow me when I know where I'm at, I'll let you know. I'll let you know where I'm at when I know where I'm at. Where in the world? Oh, now I'm dating myself for sure. Where in the world is Kathy Grunwald? I don't know if anybody remembers that show. If you remember what show that was from, you get bonus points. Oh, thanks for stopping in. Hope to see you again. Have a great day. Alright, so I'm just kind of blending. Oh, thank you. I will. This is exciting. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I won't be home again till Thursday. It's epic. Yeah, it might turn out pretty great, huh? I'm thinking it's going to turn out pretty good. I have to step back in a minute and see how this texture here is working. I want to have a little bit of this bumpies, but I don't want it to be... Alright. Let's step back. Oh, yes! Just want to run over bumpy. The bumpy. That looks cool. It worked out. It worked out. I love when things work out. So yeah, I'm having an epic birthday though. I got my Corel Painter 2018. I got that for my birthday. And then yesterday, my husband told me about this trip. Like, we're flying off somewhere this afternoon. I don't know where we're going. And then, he took me shopping last night too. I don't like to shop though. So shopping for me is not like fun. Shopping for me is actually like a job, a chore. But I've recently lost a lot of weight, you guys. I'm losing weight. I think that happens when you get older. You're like, I better kick it into gear. So I've been kicking it into gear and losing some weight. And so my husband told me all my clothes, he told me all my clothes were way too big. And I looked like a bag lady because they were hanging on me. And I wasn't going to buy any more summer stuff because I'm probably not going to wear them anymore. So I didn't want to buy any more summer clothes because summer's almost over. And he's like, but you look like these clothes are like falling off of you. And I'm like, why is he insisting on me buying new clothes? Well, because he's taking me somewhere and he knew I'd want to wear them. I'd want to have something nice to wear. But he was trying so hard not to tell me. But then he figured, I do have an anxiety disorder. So I think he figured that at some point, it'd be better off to tell me than to not tell me. So he just told me last night so I could still get my stuff together and do what I needed to do. So I appreciate that. And I still don't know where I'm going, so it's still a surprise. Alright. So let's get this nose. Hello, Lampy! Yay! There, Lampy there, follow him. I don't know if he broadcasts that much anymore, but he's my photographer friend. He takes all the pictures for all the flowers that I paint lately. Hello. I actually have a sketch that I'm going to be starting another one soon. So I'm excited. I'm going to do the balloon flower. Trying to get a little bit of this color in here. Thanks for sharing and posting. I appreciate it. Another wonderful supporter of a lot of social media peeps. And takes beautiful pictures. If you're on Instagram, you can follow it at that same account. Follow him on Instagram and you'll see his pictures. He takes amazing, beautiful pictures. And for anybody who likes Europe, he is in Germany. So you get to see a lot of pretty German country pictures. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to Germany. Okay, there's so many. There's so many. One day I'll get to some of them. Oh, I'm trying to get to all of them. I have a whole bunch that I have saved that I'm like, oh, you're gonna keep me busy forever. I love it. All right. Time goes too fast, you guys. It's already a half hour. I only have a half hour left already. Oh. I'm German too. Yes, my birthday is on Monday. I know you saw what my husband did. So my plane leaves for wherever. I don't know where I'm going. At like 3:45, almost 4 o'clock tonight, and we have to be at the airport around 1. So, or 2, I mean. We have to be at the airport around 2 o'clock. That's all I know. That's all I know. So, I have no clue where we're going. I'd love to jump from place to place. I'd love that adventure. But I don't have a passport, so I know we're not going out of the country. Well, I do have an enhanced driver's license, which means I could go to Canada or Mexico. I highly doubt we're going to Canada. We might be going to Mexico. I don't think so, though. I do know that it's a real pain in the butt. I'm curious too. I will stay tuned. I'll let you guys know when I know. There will be pictures posted. You know, I'll take like 20 million pictures. And then I'll upload them into I'll upload them into an album and bore everybody with all my photos that I post. I'm one of those weird people. I actually enjoy people's like family and vacation photos. Like if somebody would bring out a photo album, I'd be the one like sitting there asking like questions like, oh, where's this? What was that? Who's that? I'm a weirdo. Well, you can if you want. If I have time, I'll get to them. I'm getting busy with some, I have a couple jobs going on, which is good news. This is too gray. I'm trying to get rid of my lines that I drew for his nose. So I have to blend them in a little bit. And then figure out a different way to shadow these things. This is Lizardo. He belonged to my niece. Oh, yeah, you know what? I have never done a bird. I should try one. I'm going to have a lot more time. Pretty soon I'll be doing the art pretty much full time. And I will be broadcasting a lot more. And hopefully having like Monday through Friday sort of hours. It'll get there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Trevor. I love that. I'm just me. I'm not amazing. I'm just myself. I've never done... This is my very first lizard. I've never done a reptile before. So I'm kind of winging it, and I don't know exactly... I missed something about the computer. Oh, thanks. I don't know exactly how to get the effect I'm looking for. I'm just kind of keep going until I'm getting it. So that's why like I'm going over and over, and it's kind of slow and not a lot's happening fast. Because I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Yes, this is on a computer. This is digital painting. I paint digitally. And I'm using Corel Painter 2018. I love it. I've used 2017. I just got 2018 this week for my birthday. So I don't know all that it can do yet. It does some pretty cool stuff though. Oh, thanks. Trevor must not have never been here before. I'm gonna self-promote because I like you, Trevor. Trevor, follow me on social media. Follow me on any of that social media, and you can see my other art and keep up to date with what I'm doing. I would love to get to know you. I collect my art community, my art family of people. Alright. So, I am, I'm just a little old me. I have had no training with digital art. I've just, I got this program for Christmas 1 year after sort of wishing for it. My same husband. I don't show my... Okay, Susan, you can answer that one. Yeah, it's true. I am... I just kind of mentioned that I wanted to try it out, and my same husband who is taking me somewhere for my birthday. Trust me, Trevor, I'm old. I'm going to be 50 on Monday. I'm not like some hot tamale that you need to see. It's about the art. It's really about the art. If you follow me, you'll get to see me. I don't hide. So if you follow me, I have some interviews out there. I have photo pictures in my profile. It's me, but I'm nothing special. My art is much better than me. A jubilee, yes. I don't know. How old are you? I'm gonna be 50. Plus I'm married. I have a great husband. So I've been married for 27 years. And my husband's still my boyfriend. And he is stealing me away today. Thank you. He's stealing me away today. I don't know where. All I know is that we are hopping on a plane. We have to be at the airport at by 2 o'clock. And we do, yeah, and he's taking me somewhere. I don't know where I'm going. And I'm not coming home until Wednesday night. Late Wednesday night, I'll be home. So you won't see much of me on social media until then. I will post on my design page and my personal page. I will let you guys know where I'm at. So, I will say where I'm at. Oh, thank you. I could clean up pretty good when I want, but it's like, yeah. I'm getting better. Most of the time I'm hiding in my studio and I'm still in my pajamas all day like a homeless person or something painting, to tell you the truth. Oh, thanks. I'm old enough to not worry about it anymore. I just kind of am myself, you know. That's the one thing that's good about getting older. I will have to say, is you just kind of say, okay, I am who I am, and people either like me or they're not gonna like me, and that's just how it is. I'm gonna do my thing. Yeah, I don't know, Susan. I can't wait. I have 10 minutes. The man's here. Everybody says you're an awesome husband. Look at, he's like, yeah, whatever. He's like, yeah. He wanted to know when I'm done because we have to run to the bank. Yeah, we have to run to the bank and he wants to get money. And then, of course, there's always stuff we forgot. Like, oh, we need travel size saline solution. Oh, we need to, you know, there's like all sorts of little... Oh, yeah. It's not always easy. We talk about relationships a lot here. I'll help, you know. I'm very lucky we get along, and I think it's, we were both, I've known him since 9th grade. We were friends in high school. I sat 3 seats behind him the entire time we went to school, but we never dated when we were in school. We did not go on a date until we were about 4 years after we graduated. Something like that. But we were friends. So he's always had that respect. Oh, I'm sorry. That's tough. My sister went through one. But don't lose hope. It's you know, like you have to treat each other right, and it's something that you can't take for granted. And you have to, like I said, it's work, you know, like be respectful and thoughtful. And I'm sad for you because I couldn't imagine. But I will tell you this much. If it's a bad relationship, yeah. But you can't do it yourself. Like, you both have to do it together. You know what I'm saying? So, if only one person is willing to do the work, then... it has to be like 100. It can't, it can't be one person putting in work. Because that'll only go so far. That's still too liney. Dang. I have to bring the more color. So I'm not happy with it. So, yeah. But I'll tell you what. Nobody wants their kids to be from a divorced family. But you're still a family. Right? So if you guys go into it and say, you and your wife might not be married and be in a romantic relationship, but you're going to always be in a relationship because of your children. So if you can be nice to each other and respectful towards each other, and I think one of the important things is to always remember little kids have big ears. Little kids have big ears and long memories. So, you don't want to be saying stuff about their mom, or she shouldn't say stuff about you where they hear, because no matter what's going on, you're still their father, she's still their mother. And so if you always respect her as their mom, and there you go. If you always respect her as their mom, and she respects you as their father, and you work together for the best of your kids, and you wish each other happiness, and you still have to work as a team. So even though it's hard, because your personal feelings are hurt, and I'm sure it makes you mad and upset, you have to think about your kids, and the kids will be fine. The kids will be fine if they know that they still have their family, even though it's a different type of family. There's all types of different families, Yeah, like I said, go to a therapist, go to a friend, go to your ex-wife, and if you have a problem with her, or your soon-to-be ex-wife, don't make kids deal with your grown-up problem. But I'm going to tell you, as much as we don't want kids to be, my sister has triplets, and she's divorced, but as much as you don't want your kids to be from a broken home, it's much better to be from a broken home than it is to live in an awful home. Okay? So, yeah, the kids would very, very much rather have you be divorced and be happy eventually, and have a stability of parents doing, they know what the situation is and where it's at, than to be from living in a situation with all that tension all the time. Yeah. So sometimes, there's people who say, they try to stay together for the kids, and that's not right either. And not only that, you also need to think about, that you're your children's example. You're your children's example. You're their first example. They observe a relationship from you. So your children see how you deal with the relationships, and that's how they develop, how they'll eventually be in their relationships. So if you show that you respect their mother, even though you're sad things didn't work out, and but you know what I'm saying, like, if you still have that healthy respect, you're not only teaching them how to respect somebody else in a relationship, but how not to take a lot of bull crap in a relationship either. Like, you know, there's a certain point where it's just, you shouldn't deal with this. So instead of having a child who thinks that a bad relationship is how all relationships are, or have somebody who, oh, thank you. But instead of having somebody who thinks that all relationships are bad because that's what they see, or that they should just expect, you know, it to be all fighting or whatever, if you model that, no, this is not okay, and, you know, the proper way to respect a relationship but go your separate ways, you'll be doing your kids a tremendous favor. So you have friends here now. You can pop in on any of this stuff and talk. Like I said, it's not all art here. We talk about anything. Especially when I'm not on the art blog. I usually don't go out on tangents when I'm doing an event for somebody else. But when I feel that I have something I can offer, I like to reach out and help somebody. It's just something to think about. And you know, like if anything in life, I guess, you know, try to keep the big picture in mind. I have many friends who were a few friends who were totally devastated that they were being divorced, and then within a few years they can't believe that they're so much happier than they were. Like, they don't even know how unhappy they were. So that's my wish for you, Trevor, is that you get through this respectfully and as easy as possible. That your children know that you both love each other, love them, and are going to work together, so they don't have to worry about who's going to be with who or who's going to be mad or upset. And that eventually on the other side, you look back at this and say, wow, I'm so, it was a tough situation, but I'm so much happier now. That's what I hope. Because when you get over it, maybe you'll go on and you'll find your person that will be your forever person. And everything that we go through, I have to try to believe that, I have to try to believe we kind of go through it. It makes you who you are. So you'd be a totally different person if you didn't go through the situation that you're going through now. You'd be a totally different person. So I like to think of life kind of like a school, and you're here to learn certain things, and it's, you know, there's something from this situation that you need to go, but that would be your choice. I think the only way you would die a lonely old man is if you choose to do so. There's plenty of good people, plenty of good women out there that if you open yourself up to friendship and being nice and having a good time and, you know, being adventurous, you know, there's plenty of people who would love to, you know, get to know you, I'm sure. And when you're ready, you'll start figuring that out. So the only way you're going to be old and lonely is if you decide to do that to yourself. I'm not saying it's easy, but especially with technology, you can meet someone anywhere. Right? And unfortunately, guess what, guys? I just looked and noticed it's 10 o'clock. I have to go. I will be back. I don't work the rest of the week. I'll be back Thursday probably. If not, for sure on Friday I will come and broadcast. I will post on my design page. I want to save this really quick before I leave it. I will post on my design page where I'm at. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. If you want to follow me, this is the big one on Facebook. I will post it there. You can always follow me, yes, of course. I love to get to know my followers, and thank you. And I'm available on any of the social media. I'm only a message away. I'm only a message or a post away. And then today has been the Saturday art block. So, okay, thank you. All day today, search hashtag LDCC or hashtag art block, and you will have a whole day of lovely, talented artists. We have a great lineup today. All these people are getting ready to share their talent with you. And right now, Juba Jade is on. So I'm going to go over and share her post. So if you follow me here, you'll get a little notification. And you can go over and see what Jade's up to. All right. Much love, everybody. Much love. I'll see you when I'm older.